He couldn't win. Couldn't say it again. Yeah.
He won the Heisman Trophy. He was Rookie of the Year. Some spectacular runs. Great deep throws down the field. So if you want to nitpick a little bit, maybe he had some accuracy issues the last time they played against the Dallas Cowboys. But more than anything else, he's one of the most fun players to watch in this league. Seahawks, as we know, are 5-0. It's a high wire act. This is for the Seahawks. The year of living dangerously. Yeah, and Russell Wilson just did not be playing any better. He is the front runner right now in the MVP race. The entire offense really has been great. But if this team is going to win a Super Bowl, that's all we're talking about now, the Seattle Seahawks. They are undefeated. They're looking for a chance to win another championship. Their defense has to be better, and in particular, that pass rush has to be a lot better. It's a division battle in the best division of the National.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at
You got the controller back there?
The volume?
Yeah, I can't hear nothing.
Turn the couch.
Am I frustrating you?
No. Really?
Pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Giants. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
We see people when people are having this work here at home.
So having a service with free delivery and having the essentials come to you is very helpful for us to be able to focus on that quality time together.
Introducing Walmart Plus, a new membership that gives you free unlimited delivery on groceries and more.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Damn.
He'll have another first down.
Shit moving funny as fuck.
Down at the 42-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They get this to Beckham on the perimeter. 20! And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds.
Download the NBC Sports app today and get everything you need to keep you in the game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Oh, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Naeem Hines, his first carry. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now a play fake. Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register. When we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs, then they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
On 2nd down and 4, Jones finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gain, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
You was supposed to been did that, baby. No.
Jones now to throw on third down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back in the 42. JPP cruising in for the sack that time. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And the punt team on now as this one's set away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the interception last time led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
You should have told me how to join.
Take this up past the 10.
Wait. You know I always show some love on the screen. You just gotta do something down on They don't let you send donations to you or something. I tried.
You sorry bitch, man.
Tom Brady. That was Brady.
Don't play. You need this shit, man.
Yeah, this kind of shit.
No.
Is this like Super Bowl or something? Championship? Huh? They suck on this game, man. It looks like
95-2, Phil.
wait, how they that call? Oh, he ran? Man, I thought you tackled him.
Ready for whatever they put out there.
What's he doing? Tom ain't going down. He's being funny. Yeah, I can tell you don't want to play because you'd have got mad, like real mad after that intercept. Man, this game! Don't pick! That was Brady though? You don't hit the same real life.
What I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes.
How you snap with your other hand? You know how to do that? Oh my God, suck at it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. At their own 18-yard line. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, did you practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Brady.
Oh,
And Brady
God.
intercepted the 3rd time. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn the ball, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Making a real push.
Babe, I put it in the washer.
No doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find the skill play, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Nothing is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Here's 2nd and
That good one, Zane.
7.
Good to know you got some good reflexes.
And they'll be driven back.
Not that fast, but
Yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
look at you ready.
Yeah, what do you say about Patrick Mahomes? Sometimes you just snap the ball and get out of the way. Kind of feels that way about Kyler Murray, too.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal.
7-yard attempt.
You guys trying to do me a favor real quick.
And the 12-year veteran knocks
Throw the
it
big
right
phone and come
down.
back to this.
And that's
Babe,
going to
you
make this
really
a
annoying.
16.
I'm gonna slide anytime you want.
How they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a
The
letdown.
Dodgers are winning 2-0.
Stand ready to
See
pass.
that, see that.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down a couple of scores, 16-0, as they start things out with a 1st and 10.
I'm tripping, boy.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a toss play. It's Hines. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Waiting to show.
Here.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Open man has got one. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of
Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Brady's throw there complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 43. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Past the 20. That's caught by Howard. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 30 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, they're going to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
And that was a great throw right
His
there.
second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They keep it with Barkley on first down. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 57 yards on the ground.
So they won't find him, and we'll be back after this.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Daniel Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Giants 23, Buccaneers 6.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start on the ground with Hines. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. He was credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
From the gun on third down, Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 40. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 points.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to roll him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
So a week ago, we saw Arizona blitz and play man coverage.
Now Jones on first down, flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones.
This shit game is
He
fun.
took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Like some of the changes on this offensive line gives them a chance maybe to have their best offensive line, and sometimes they're a huge bunch. They may not be able to pass protect and have great feet with the skills of some offensive lines, but when you're talking about power running, these guys are really big.
From the gun, Jones. This is caught, and they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Giants, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Tell them boys, Bob.
A
big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Right there was off the ground when he got control right there. Yes. And out of bounds. Yes. That was going back. He really didn't control the ball.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jordan Franks as the first half is winding down. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Giants 30, Buccaneers 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
I'm hot as fuck right now.
Bucs offense set to begin the next possession. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Set to kick off.
So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll set up to throw. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Brady. And this one is incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target. But now it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
He's got Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run with Hines. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moving to the middle and just sprints over there to help.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic 3rd and long after that last sack. Looking downfield for Godwin. And got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On 1st down, it's Hines, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm like, did he get one?
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. 2nd and 13.
So you saw that too.
Yeah.
Shotgun now for Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds Howard complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Now it's Hines. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
A quick throw complete out to Beckham. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jones. And this would take it in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Watch this throw motion. It is a pretty full back all there. The ball starts out.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Left side, it's Beckham. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Giants send out the runner down as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Pulled in at the 24.
Don't want to. You gotta fight it.
49-yard
I'm gonna open up.
and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
It worked. I like it now, because you're exactly right.
Don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that where it gets symptomatic?
Yeah,
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word. I just kept using it.
3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Brady. Complete, he finds Bray. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Brady to his tight end, Blade, for the Tampa Bay first. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Again, it's Brady. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
They'll run on 1st down. Hines, and they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, those things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. One receiver to the left is Evans. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They'll look to run with Vaughn. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Keyshawn Vaughn. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Now, I know anybody who's ever played the game and just spectacular hands. He and Larry Fitzgerald. I mean, it's just, yeah.
Again, it's Barkley. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On first down, Barkley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy. When they practiced for this back in training camp, they knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the 39, Jones eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The Giants on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. That's out to the left and complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away.
It's not complicated. Now you can save more with AT&T wireless plans and get things your way with features like HBO.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That's excellent.
In his own end zone, it's Brady. And incomplete, and dropped there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far. Nothing going right offensively. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw from his end zone. Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Brady on target there to Godwin. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Brady to throw again. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but it'll be 2nd down.
The scoreboard tells the story for him a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shit pissed me off.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception,
Who?
return for touchdown. Closed.
What you mean something new?
Reinforced.
You know, the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Hello? Yeah, the phone was cutting out a second.
Pick six, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Yeah. No, I'm just playing the kids.
Field in near the back of the end zone. And he brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
Stop it. Listen the shit out of you with that fucking AJ Brown.
He was getting through like that.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And now look at
House just broke one.
One of my tackles taking a ball.
Shit, mine's too, man.
82 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
Break out your calculator.
And you saw how these niggas make him make you in this game?
What he did?
All the way to the end zone.
Well, you ain't see that pattern?
Nah.
Giants 37.
Oh, yeah?
19.
Yeah, he just dual pass.
So still lots of
cornerback
work left to do,
turns
but here
right
comes the onside
right.
kick.
And they caught it?
Oh, I think the Bucs got it, and they did. Tampa Bay football.
I just got an onside kick for the first time, man.
Football, but also don't forget about
he got an onside kick for the first time.
Kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into
Yeah.
because he doesn't get nearly the attention
In
he
the fourth,
deserves.
I'm getting my ass
Sometimes
whooped,
it's
man.
only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive
Nah,
play
these
for his
kids
team.
look like they just know he's offensive line. He's offensive line. These boys got crazy.
Contain him to just 4 on second down.
I'm not talking about you. I said the kids who were playing.
Sets up second and 6.
Seems like everybody's offensive line is doped up over here.
That's caught inside the 20.
Uh-oh, another touchdown.
Touchdown,
Uh-oh, yeah.
O.J. Howard, his second touchdown on the season.
I went and I got me some wildcat play for them watching.
Yeah, I got some in mine. I got some in mine too.
So I know you guys over here. I'm sure you guys will come with them.
Still a chance if they can somehow get
Streaming on
this
the
one.
stream.
I'm streaming right now. Damn.
I don't like that shit. The streaming so fucking.
Yeah, I know. I hate that shit.
You got like a TV.
Well, you can take that out though.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Their chance of getting that done.
You should get a piece of screen.
Yeah, man. When I was playing that shit the other day, I did not get that camera.
Oh, I see that shit.
Every time I kept going, I kept like, I said, I'm missing a view. So the view that I like, I'm missing the up over,
But too low.
down one,
Yeah.
behind.
Oh my gosh, man.
Okay, man. So you
Shit, damn.
ain't getting no 4 days, right?
You know, I'm having to watch the baseball game.
Yeah, I know you ain't been on the game game, right?
What's the score? Is it still 2-0? Is it still 2-0? Yeah, I'm watching that too. Good game going right now.
Yo, my boy, I had my boy in
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. All you're doing when you're talking
no lines, I was getting blown out by like 46 points off of and I was just fucking tight. Right? The King, second half. And I don't even know how many points from my phone.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, these niggas came out. Wow.
You talking about the Browns game in Cincinnati?
No, all of them.
Oh, all of them.
Everybody.
Touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
All right, bro.
One last drive here for
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Brady. He'll get this to Vaughn underneath. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. The old pass completion for no gain. Not something you want to call him out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
What's up with the baseball game? All right, jump. I'm about to get right in there.
They'll find Vaughn complete out of the backfield. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Big offense.
Yes, I didn't know